If there's one thing we've learned from the summer of 2019, it's that it got hot and humid in a hurry. For those of us fortunate enough to live and work in climate-controlled buildings and homes, we've got a safe place to retreat. But for those living outdoors on a permanent basis, it's a whole different story. Connecting Point's Brian Sullivan takes a look at the homelessness issue here in Springfield to find out what they're doing to survive during the summer heat.
Sometimes a bus stop is just a bus stop. Other times it might be the best shelter that someone can find. Sometimes a grocery cart is just that, a grocery cart. But when it's not at the supermarket, it's serving some other purpose. And for those of us who don't call the streets our home, we probably can't even comprehend what that purpose is. This is Springfield, Massachusetts, the third most populated city in the Commonwealth at just under 155,000, and it features the state's fourth highest poverty rate at 29%. It's also the seat of Hampton County, which at just over 2,300 has the highest homeless totals of the 4 counties of Western Mass. And while those numbers may fluctuate a little, homelessness has no seasonal preference. It's a year-round endeavor. The folks at Friends of the Homeless know this. With over 130 beds for men and women, this is the largest shelter in the state outside of Boston. They see over 1,000 faces come through in a year, and the night before we stopped by in mid-July, they housed nearly 160 people, meaning they exceeded the bed count just to get people out of the heat and off of the street.
There's 36 beds for women, and then we use cots beside the bunks, and then we use our conference room for overflow for more cots. So we try to be flexible depending if we have more men or more women. I mean, there's always more men in general. There was 116 men here, I think, last night. And frankly, they're sleeping on the bunk beds, on cots, and then on the floor when we run out of beds. Because we feel like it's better to take somebody in, even if they sleep on the floor, than leave them to wander the streets at night.
Helping to put a human face on the area's homeless, FOH's parent organization, Clinical and Support Options, teamed up with the Art Song Arts Enrichment Program to host an exhibit at the Bing Arts Center in Springfield. This featured the works of several past and present shelter residents.
Working with artists at Friends of the Homeless makes it real. When you're working face to face with someone and you're doing something that's creative, it brings together everybody on one common ground.
I feel very stressed being by myself at the shelter with a lot of people I don't even know, and the art gives me focus and it gives me peace.
This art program has just really enabled me to kind of let go and focus on something outside of myself, and just almost kind of a Zen sort of activity where you can just, if there's something you need to get out, you can express it that way.
This is certainly a step in the right direction, but in reality, it only affects those staying at the shelter. And as we mentioned before, Hampton County has a homeless count of over 2,000, and there are likely several hundred of those individuals right here in Springfield. This means that the 130-plus beds at the FOH, a total which dwarfs the numbers at a typical shelter, by the way, still only scratches the surface of the issue. So where do they go? This spot here under the bridge used to be an ideal location for getting away from the elements. And when we stopped by this past winter, there were several encampments here. But its proximity to the train tracks makes it extremely dangerous. So local law enforcement has had to clear this area out. And that means the folks that used to stay here and not at the shelter have had to get creative in finding new places to stay. Folks on the streets needn't travel far to locate boarded-up buildings or vacant lots in the area. And the riverbanks are usually a good bet for a makeshift sleeping location. But the recent heat wave of the summer of 2019 has made it dangerous for anyone to be outside during the day for any extended period of time. For the solution to this conundrum, we look no further than the same place we go to find the answers to many of life's daunting questions: the local library. The Springfield City Library has been using all of its branches as cooling centers to get people in from the overwhelming heat. Well, all of its branches except for the Central Library by the downtown museums, which opened in 1912 before buildings were outfitted with modern HVAC systems. And much to the chagrin of the people on the first and second floors, the best they can do is use these fans to keep cool.
Well, this building, no, is not included in the list of cooling centers for the city of Springfield. Just about all of our branches are because they are air conditioned. But if someone is in the area and wants to get out of the heat, we do have wall units that are working pretty nicely in our lower level of the building, the children's room and our music selection and the fiction and so forth.
Meanwhile, the Mason Square branch is a cooling center and is the go-to place for folks in the neighborhood to escape the heat. As sort of a win-win, it gives those people a chance to utilize the library's many resources. But that's not the main objective during this current heat wave.
The motive is just having a safe, secure place where people know and a place that people do know. People know where their community library is, so they're able to come in and use the library.
But cooling centers and homeless shelters are still just Band-Aids being applied to a growing economic crisis for which no one seems to have a real solution. And while the people that we met along the way want to treat the homeless with the same dignity and respect that all humans deserve, the truth is, as a society, we still have an inherent fear of street people and have no idea what led to their current life situations. We came across Bill on Gridiron Street just outside of WGBY and asked what we can do to rectify that.
We don't bite. We're just like you are, anybody else, so that we don't have a home right now. And things are different from us compared to somebody that does have a home. People look at us different because we're homeless, but we're not. We're just human beings, that's all, trying to get by.